just kept talking to me, encouraging me, helping me. And my whole life has changed. I love people and I pray for them and talk to them about the Lord. And I feel sorry if they don't accept him because they didn't want to see that old devil. It was awful. Just think of spending eternity looking at that face. It's awful. I've never seen any face like that before. It's just ugly, scary. It was scary. And I told him off. I said, Jesus is stronger than you. After he laughed and said he's the one that tipped me over, hit me. He said, I'm the one that, I'm the one that knocked you down and hurt your head. And that's when I got mad at him. I said, I hate you. Don't you get near me. Something like that. I can't remember exact words I said. I said, Jesus is stronger than you. He's bigger and stronger than you. And that devil he's gone. I said, don't you ever come back to me. Oh, I never want to see that face again. It made me realize how many people are going to have to look at that face, for eternity. How terrible. Because they want their own life. They want their own way. I said to him, why do people not accept you? He said, because I made them with their own will, and they have to determine themselves. And I know that's true, He gave us a free will. And if you don't take it, alternative, I wouldn't want to do it. But comparing with me sitting with Jesus, and I must have been in heaven. I wasn't in heaven yet because it was pitch black. It wasn't beautiful or nothing. It was just like complete darkness. So he was giving me a chance. He was giving me other chance to. I wanted to serve him better. I've been trying to. Several years I've been doing all these videos, praising him and everything. He knew that. That's why he used me. He said he'd take care of me and make me well a little fast and give me the strength to do it. I think he said he'd give me a year. I'm not sure because it seemed like that, but maybe he's not going to be around for a year. Maybe he's going to come take his children home. And she's sad. He's sad because people don't want him after all he did for them. People are too busy with their life, and they don't realize how short their life is, but how long eternity is. Think of seeing that devil for the rest of your life. And, I guess you'd have more. It's so deep and dark down there. It's awful. But when I saw God, I thought, are you God? Because he had this suit coat on, like a sport jacket. Just a regular sport jacket like men wear now. And that's why I said, are you God? And he said, yes. And that's all I heard him say. And he was gone. But I'll never forget the picture of when I first looked up and saw that it was like a big maybe a gate or a big door, and it was a lot of, it was almost in the shadows. I could hardly see the figure, except I couldn't see his head or his body. I mean, I saw that sport coat. And that's when I said, "Are you God?" I always remember God and down here, all dressed in white, and his hair flowing, and like old times. But now I know that the heaven is just going to be so wonderful. You're going to be able to wear clothes and be dressed up and go places, and any way you want to just go. You won't have to worry about getting there. They'll just take you there. I felt all these things, that he loved us so much. He can't do enough for us. But we get too busy wrapped up in this world and all the trying to get money and stuff. You can't take it with you. If I hadn't said I wanted to serve him, I wouldn't be here now. He would have taken me to heaven, but he gave me a choice. My choice was that I loved him and I wanted to serve him, and he knew I meant it. He asked me 3 times, "Why, my child, do you want to go back to that old place?" I don't recall the old place or that sad place or something. You want to really go back there with all the pain you've had? You know how much pain I've had. And I didn't say nothing. And he said again, "My child," and the way he said it was, "My child," so worshiping, so beautiful. His voice, the sound of his voice was so comforting. He held my hand and he said, "Do you really?" Oh, see, that was he said it twice, and then I saw all of a sudden I thought, Jesus, you came down this earth and was a man, and you had to die, or you suffered worse pain than me, and you died for me on the cross, and I want to live for you. And then he said, "By the child, do you really want to do this?" And I said, "Yes, I really want to do it." And then I found myself laying in bed, hurting really bad. My head hurt, my back hurt. I didn't feel good. And I said to Jesus, I said, "Are you trusting me, Jesus?" He didn't answer me, but I thought he was going to say, "Are you really going to?" He did already say that I really wanted to do it. He knew I wanted to do it. I could have stayed there in that beautiful place. It was all dark, but I was feeling so good, so happy and peaceful talking to Jesus. One time my mind said, "Do I really want to do this?" It was just a short thing, and that's what Jesus said. "Do you really want to do this?" I said, "Yes, I really want to do it." Paint you. He said, wants me to paint him like he is, and for Carol to write all about this, that will win people to him, because it was so real. It wasn't a nightmare or nothing, because he's still talking to me and telling me things. I asked him, I said, "Do you ever cry, Jesus, when they kill you?" I just heard the sound of when a new baby's born, they play a tune. And I said, you really, I said, somebody's having a baby. I said, do you cry when they kill your babies? He said, yes, I cry a lot. I'm so sad. You know, he creates these beautiful babies, and then people take them without anything, kill them, don't give them a chance. I'm tired.
Okay, that's good, Ma. Thank you.
You need to rest a little bit now.
Yeah.